We must stand for something so powerful and so popular that it brings together people from the left and the right and the middle.
I want you to know that there are Republicans who don't clamor for war, that many Republicans believe in a strong national defense that serves to preserve the peace.
And tell the president, tell any president, that no president will ever have the authority to kill Americans without a trial.
Damn straight. He's 100% right about that.
What he did was incredibly important. First of all, it completely scrambled that right-left way of looking at politics.
And a senator talking for almost 13 hours straight without sitting or even taking a bathroom break. He first wanted an answer to a simple question. Can the president use a drone strike to kill an unarmed American citizen on U.S. soil?
Charles, the words we just heard could have been uttered by a member of the American Civil Liberties Union.
This is what libertarians are like.
Libertarians like Rand Paul, conservatives who care about the Constitution, and liberals, we should all agree on this.
I can't say I agree with Rand Paul about everything, but as issues go, drone oversight is one certainly worth kicking up a fuss for.
We must never, never trade our liberty for any fleeting promise of security.
Do you think that's a message that's going to resonate with the Republican Party?
Oh, yes, it's definitely going to resonate.
The Facebook generation can detect falseness and hypocrisy a mile away. They want leaders that won't feed them a line of crap or sell them short. Ask the Facebook generation whether we should put a kid in jail for the nonviolent crime of drug use, and you'll hear a resounding no.
We should stand and loudly proclaim, enough's enough. We should not have laws that ruin the lives of young men and women who have committed no violence.
There are people in jail for 37, 50, 45 years for nonviolent crimes. The last two presidents could conceivably have been put in jail for their drug use. And I really think, look what would have happened. It would have ruined their lives. They got lucky, but a lot of poor kids, particularly in the inner city, don't get lucky. They don't have good attorneys, and they go to jail for these things, and I think it's a big mistake. I think people want a little different face on immigration, frankly. They don't want somebody who wants to round people up, put them in camps, and send them back to Mexico. In our zeal for border control, we have sometimes obscured our respect and admiration for immigrants and their contribution to America.
In fact, Sean, of all the immigration language we've tested, Rand Paul's statement about what has to be done first, second, and third, nothing tests better than this one.
Hispanics should be a natural and sizable part of the Republican base. But they've steadily drifted away from the GOP in each election. I think this says more about Republicans than it does about Hispanics. I think the country really is ready for the narrative coming, libertarian Republican narrative. But we're becoming less and less of a national party because we don't win on the West Coast, we don't win in New England. I think people want a party that's a little bit less aggressive on foreign policy, still believes in a strong national defense, but less aggressive.
I want you to know that there are Republicans who don't clamor for war.
The young people want politicians who don't want to put them in jail for 20 years for a nonviolent drug possession charge.
I will do everything I can to keep nonviolent criminals out of jail.
So they want a little bit different face. I think people want a little different face on immigration, frankly. Immigrants are an asset to America, not a liability.
We should all agree on this.
Libertarian Republican narrative.
Completely scrambled that right-left way of looking at politics.
We must stand for something so powerful and so popular that it brings together people from the left and the right and the middle.